All right, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. And today I got another video for you guys, and I'm going to be talking about this lender that is offering business lines of credit up to 2 million for car rental companies and Turo host. All right, so let's get into it. So for those that don't know who I am, my name is Keon Bowman. I am a Turo host. I have an 8-car fleet. And today I'm going to be walking you through how to apply for a business line of credit, or some people refer to it as a rental car floor plan. And basically it's just a line of credit for the purpose of renting out cars. And you don't need to be renting out cars privately. It's all you're able to use this line of credit for Turo as well, so you can be a Turo host. And I'm going to show you how I applied for it and how I was able to get approved for a $100,000 line of credit through AFC Automotive Finance Corporation. So let's get to it. So I'm going to provide the link down below in the description how to get to this website. But basically, once you follow the link, it'll take you here. And if you scroll down, there will be a section here where you'll need to fill in your information. So it's going to ask for your contact name, your email, your phone number, contact method, your business. What is it established as, a corporation or LLC? So you do need to have a registered company in order to be able to apply for this, right? You're going to put your business name, you're going to put your business address, your street address, which should be the same as your business address, right? And then you're going to put the amount requested, right? So the minimum amount that they will lend you is $50,000. I got approved for $100,000, and that's what I asked for. Now, I would highly recommend that you ask for more than what you actually want. So if you only want $50,000, ask for at least $100,000. Right? Because they're going to give you what you asked for. They gave me what I asked for, and I'm cool with that, right? Because I have enough cars and I don't want to finance too many cars, but I like that I have this because I can put this in my back pocket when I am ready to expand my fleet. So yeah, it's going to ask for your car share platform. So you're going to put Turo, obviously, because that's the only one. All the other ones have been closed down. How many vehicles are currently in your car share fleet? Now, you don't want to lie about this. They will ask for documentation. So be honest. If you only have one car, put one car. If you got 2 cars, put 2 cars, right? Don't put how many cars you think you'll have. Put how many cars you currently have right now that you're currently renting out on Turo, right? And then it's going to ask for your insurance company, and then you're referred by. After you click submit, somebody from the company will get back to you, and they are going to ask for a copy of your driver's license, a link to your Turo profile, and 3 months of bank statements. So this is why I was saying, don't lie about what you put on here, right? Do not lie, because they will verify the information. And once you submit that to them and they look at it and everything looks good, they'll send you a link to the actual application, right? And this application is going to be like a typical credit card or business loan application. It's going to ask for like your personal income, your job, etc., right? So you'll submit that back to them. After about a week, they'll let you know whether you got approved or not. And if you do get approved, they will send you a bunch of additional documents that you'll have to physically sign, right? And the documents that they're going to send you is going to be obviously the contracts, right? You'll need a power of attorney, and this will need to be signed by a notary. And you can actually get this done at your local bank, right? I did mine through Bank of America. You don't need to have an appointment. You could just walk in. They'll do it within like 15 minutes, right? You also need an ACH authorization form, which basically just allows them to be able to withdraw money from your bank account if you ever, became delinquent or you stopped making payments, right? A dealer guard application, which is basically the insurance. If you have your own business commercial insurance, you don't need the dealer guard application. But if you want to be able to get insurance on these cars that you finance, you can go directly to them. They also have a Turo consent form that you need to sign, and this basically just authorizes them to be able to look at your Turo profile, to look at the trip history, the status of your trips, your book trips, etc. And you also need a W-9, right? So this is a lot of documents. They all have to be physically signed. So you have to print them out, physically sign them, and mail them back to them, right? And this has to be done within a week, right? So once you get it back to them, it then takes, probably another 2 to 3 weeks before you actually get approved, before you have like your account set up and you're able to like log in and actually, withdraw money from your account, So I would say this whole process took about 2 months from the time that I submitted the contact form on this website to where I actually have the line of credit. And I'm actually going to show you, just so you know that I'm not lying, I'm actually going to log into my account and show you the line of credit so you can see. As you can see right here, I'm logged into my account. So as you can see, my available credit is 100,000, right? That's what I got approved for. So just want to let you guys know that, you know, I'm able to teach you about this and let you know like how to get approved for this, because I have it myself. I'm not talking about something that I don't have. Right. So I just want to be honest and transparent with y'all and let you know. So here's the name of my company. You got Cactus Cruise Inc. They'll assign you a dealer's number. Right. So I haven't used it yet. I don't know when I'll use it, but I do have this in my back pocket. Now that I've kind of talked about kind of how to, you know, apply for it. It did take quite a while. It took about 2 months. Like I said before, just a lot of documentation. So you don't want to lie in your application. You want to be honest about it. You want to make sure your Turo profile is squared away. You want to make sure the name of your Turo profile is the name of your business, right? So if, you know, you don't want it to just be your first and last name, right? You want your Turo name to match your business name, right? And you can do that by contacting Turo support and they can change the name for you. You can't actually do it yourself. But here is the line of credit. Now, before you apply, I would definitely advise that your credit be at least a 700. Make sure you have no hard inquiries on your credit. I do have a video on how to remove hard inquiries very quickly. So make sure you watch that video. As far as like derogatories and late payments, it is okay if you have, you know, a couple late payments. I have several late payments on my credit. However, they are over 2.5 years old. So they are aged. So you can have late payments and derogatories as long as they're aged. But yeah, and then obviously you want to make sure, you know, your credit utilization is, you know, lower than 10%, right? But yeah, that's pretty much it. Now I kind of want to talk about some of the caveats to this line of credit and, you know, the terms and conditions. So the loan term is 24 months. Right. So let's say, for example, you know, you finance a car that's $10,000. Right. So the interest is going to be $83. The depreciation is going to be $300. And that's calculated by taking $10,000 times 3%, which would be $300. And the fee would be $75. And that's actually calculated by taking $10,000 times 10%, which would be $1,000, and then $1,000 divided by 360 would be $2.78, and then you would take that and multiply it times 30 to get $83, and that's how much interest you would pay per month on a $10,000 car. You would pay $83 in interest. The fee that you would have to pay is $75, and then depreciation would be $300, so your total monthly payment would be $458, which is kind of high. Also, there is a monthly audit. So AFC, they do monthly audits to verify the vehicle status. And this will be through, you know, virtual verification. But there's a $115 fee associated with each audit. And this happens every single month. Right. So with that being said, this may not be good for you, or it might be good for you. The monthly payments will be kind of high. So I would highly recommend, if you're going to go through the route of going through AFC, make sure I would recommend not buying anything too expensive. I would making sure you can get a pretty good deal or discount on the car that you're buying. And I wouldn't recommend spending more than 10 grand. I would stick to cars that are less than 10 grand, something that's already heavily depreciated. I wouldn't recommend buying anything over 10 grand with this, because that $115 fee will add up. And also, I wouldn't recommend having this loan for more than 6 months. I would try to pay it off as early as you can. You know, so I would say a year max. And that's what I plan on doing. I plan on buying the cars and then paying them off early, like within 6 months, and then buy the next car. All right. So yeah, that's basically it. That's basically the terms and conditions. Hopefully this video provided a lot of value to you guys. There's not a whole lot of videos on this company, and I kind of wanted to make this video to show you, you know, how to get approved. I was able to essentially get approved. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video.